I'm James Welton. I'm here to talk about this e-vote system, electronic voting made easy. Okay, so let's go over the system now. Okay, so first of all, the e-vote system, James Welton for president. Okay, so you got the local Xbox system. Okay, so that's the system that you vote to. You go to your city hall, that's the system. So you got the local system, those talk to the state system, and those talk to the federal system. Now, 1 month, you put the propositions into the system. The second month, you vote on the propositions. It's that simple. Now, why an Xbox? Because PCs are more susceptible to viruses than game systems. So we want to stick to a system that's going to be less likely to get viruses. The other thing is that the Xbox doesn't require all those fancy drivers of a PC because it's all built-in I/O. So that means that this system won't have as many errors or problems as a PC would, because it's designed in mind just for the I/O that it has. That's why game systems run faster, because they don't have all that stuff to deal with too. It's a different processor, but the technology allows it to not have to go through the database to install stuff every time, or it's built in, and that's what we want to use. Something that's not going to give us so many errors to deal with. So you have the local system talking to the state, talking to the federal. That means that you could have propositions that affect locally, or state, or federal. So you have basically three. So you can have someone, so this system would allow you to recall someone at the local level, the state level, or the federal level. Any elected person can be recalled using the system. Anyone, whether local, state, or federal. Any propositions can be local, state, or federal. So it's a network that starts at the local level, goes to the state level, and goes to the federal level. So it depends on what your proposition is for. So you go to your city hall, say, I want to suggest this proposition. Then they read it over, they put it in the system, make sure there's no grammar errors, make sure it's not some bogus proposition, that this is a legitimate proposition, and then it goes into the system, and then the very next month we vote on it. It's that simple. And then you basically tell City Hall, well, is it local, is it state, is it federal, is it county, whatever. So you can choose how many people it really affects, or who it affects, or if it's a local thing, then only local people will vote on it. If it's a state thing, only state people, and the people in the state will vote. If it's federal, then everyone gets to vote on it. So this means that we can make the rich pay by using this system within 2 months of the system being built. Because we get the proposition in, people vote on it, a tax to make the rich pay, and then once it passes, it'll go to law. So that means we can accomplish so much with this system, because we will have the power. We will have control. So, James Welton for